All right, you're probably tired of seeing videos, but I'm out in front of Rosepoint, and I just figured I'd do a quick walkthrough and just make a handful of suggestions. As far as colors go, I mean, that place is very, very blue. I would not consider that an earth tone. So maybe they're a little bit more flexible than than we think. But anyhow, yeah, I mean, walking through the house, I think there's some relatively light things that you can do that would make a difference. I think the exterior paint would definitely make it pop. So one thing that people always miss, I think landscaping, like you might spend a couple $100 out here and get these beds cleaned up and put some like fresh perennials and some annuals in here and just make it pop for pictures and for people walking up. And that, to me, that makes a huge difference. But I would definitely replace the door hardware and most of the lighting. Everything is gold, which obviously is pretty dated, and you've got some pretty funky light fixtures too. But I mean, in your I guess I should say it's lucky that a lot of the lighting is this canned stuff. So like these bulbs are kind of funky and don't match, but we could replace those bulbs and not even worry about replacing the lighting fixtures. I put a new fan in here. The carpet is all pretty rough, so I'd replace the carpet and the vinyl. This laminate in the dining and kitchen and entry, it looks great. I would not touch that. Interior paint, the interior paint doesn't look bad. It's just it's all very, very white, and then you've got this big red wall. So I might even suggest that in some of the rooms you could probably just leave it as it is, but you might do just like some medium grays throughout here to make it feel a little more modern. I think one thing that you could do that it'll cost you $2,000 or $2,500, but if you put some stone countertops in here and maybe like a nice backsplash, this kitchen would pop. The oak is a little bit dated. We could paint it if you wanted, but I think even putting like some stainless hardware on here would help. I probably wouldn't mess with the appliances. I mean, it would look great, obviously, with no appliances, but I don't think you're going to get a great return on that. Backyard, obviously, it needs some maintenance here. It just needs to be mowed and watered. You could put like a little garden bed along the fence or something and put some flowers there, but I think even if you just trim this up and maintain it, it'll look nice. Same thing along the house. Like maybe we just put like a flower bed right here, and it'll look a lot nicer. I know I'm making lots of suggestions. They're all kind of random, but I'll help you prioritize them. So some new carpet in here is going to make tons of difference. A new fan, and some fresh paint. It'll look great, and it sounds like we're already covering most of that stuff. Got your bedroom over here, same thing. You're gonna have new flooring in there and it'll look fine. The vinyl in both of these rooms, your laundry room and the bathroom, is pretty dated. Same thing with your vanity. Maybe if you just threw some stone on there, it would look really nice. I wouldn't mess with anything else. The flooring and maybe just a top on there if you're up for it. But the flooring in here is rough. This vinyl does not look great. I wouldn't mess with anything in the garage. I think you're good there. There we go, get that locked. But same thing, like the lighting all throughout down here. You wouldn't need to spend a ton, but all the lighting is brass, but you could replace each one of those fixtures for $20 or something like that, and 20 or $30, and they would look great. Heading up the stairs. Same thing here. I mean, the carpet is a little tired, but I think it'll pop with some new carpet. Your bathroom's up here in the same boat. Obviously dated vinyl, and the vanity's pretty dated. And same thing with your master bath. But up here, honestly, the paint up here looks fine. I don't know that it's very white. And there's a couple like not great patches. Obviously, we had the owner said that he had all those taken care of, and so we can have our painter kind of button some of that stuff up when he comes. But yeah, I don't think you need to do a ton. I would say selective painting inside. If we're going to do a quick turnaround, we don't have time to paint the exterior because you're going to need to get approval from the HOA. So maybe we just forego that, and some landscaping hardware. If we have time, I would say some countertops, but that's up to you. Lighting, hardware, flooring, some interior painting, some landscaping, and then maybe updating the countertops and cabinets a little bit, but that's up to you. Anyhow, those are my 2 cents. I think that getting up to that 275 mark 475 mark is possible with some select updates here. So I'll have Heather give you her 2 cents as well.